What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Draco's Journey to Master Ball. We're use rental teams or teams that I've created to reach the Master Ball tier. As always, I am Draco, and it is Monday, so I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Took the kids out shopping for some school clothes because school starts real soon for us. Hung out with the fam all weekend. I did score a sweet new controller because my other one was totally messing up, drifting all over the place. I have to reconnect it 15 times before it wouldn't drift anymore. I like it. It's a really cool design. I mean, it's got like black on it and stuff like that, and it's got Pikachu, of course. But yeah, it's always Pikachu on the controllers. Doesn't matter. But we got a new controller. We're raring to go. I got a sweet new WrestleMania, old school WrestleMania shirt with the Ultimate Warrior on it, who was my favorite wrestler when I was a kid. I seen this shirt, I had to snatch it up. So we got an awesome team coming up. It is going to be a team that I actually got from the Pokesports Discord. And Pokesports does actually have an episode with it, but I'm excited to use this team. You see that right there, right? Yes, you see it. That is a weakness policy Grimmsnarl. I've been kind of messing around with a offensive Grimmsnarl for a couple months, and then this team came up, and I'm like, I'm going to use it. And yeah, we're going to use it. That is a Metang. You see the Metang? Yep, that is a Metang holding an Evol Light. He is our weakness policy procer and our light screen and reflect user with ally switch. So some cheese. It's got some cheese on that. So, and the rest of the team is pretty straightforward. The Calyrex does have Pollen Puff and Speed Swap, so that'd be cool to try and get that off, get some Speed Swap off onto some things and make things ridiculously fast. As far as the question of the day, it's going to be, what is your favorite second stage Pokemon? For me, it's Wartortle. I love Wartortle. Because he's just this unassuming little turtle, and then he evolves into Wartortle, and like, that's where you really start to see the changes. You know, like in the original game, Charmander evolved into Charmeleon, and he was still looked like a fire lizard, and then he evolved into Charizard, and we were all disappointed that he wasn't a dragon. And then Venusaur kind of follows like how you would think he evolved. You know, the flower blooms, and he turns into Venusaur. Squirtle, on the other hand, you're like, what does this turtle do? It's just a turtle. And then he just gets this bushy tail and these little wings on his head, and you're like, that thing's awkward looking. And then he evolves into Blastoise with cannons on his back. So I think Wartortle's cool. I always thought he was the funniest and like just the most awkward second stage Pokemon, because like, what is he really doing with those wings and that bushy tail? But yeah, let me know what you guys' his favorite second stage Pokemon is down below. And if you guys are excited to see weakness policy Grimmsnarl on the channel, do hit that like button. And we are on our push to 100 subs. We're trying to reach 100 subs by the end of the summer on the channel. So, Build the TK Trading YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the battles. Alright, guys. We got a kind of a standard-ish Sun team here. Let's see. I think Grimmsnarl has Foul Play, Spirit Break, Fake Out, Thunder Wave. So Thunder Wave could come in handy. Metang just gets wrecked by Charizard. I mean, Regieleki, but then they can switch into Groudon or Gastrodon if they really wanted to. We can go Incineroar, Regieleki, Zacian, and Shadow Rider. Yeah. We'll leave the Grimmsnarl at home for this battle. Now, Grimmsnarl's max move is like G-Max Snooze or whatever, has a chance of making your opponent, the Pokemon you attack, drowsy. So, I mean, that would be pretty cool. Put some opponents to sleep. They go Incineroar, Groudon. Alright. So I kind of want to go Let's see here in the back. Okay, I think I want to parting shot this thing and maybe protect. Or we could max, fake out the Incineroar, or fake out, not the Incineroar, sorry, fake out the Groudon. Let's just do this. Okay, protect Regieleki. They fake out the Regieleki. Blades comes through. Can Incin live this? Okay, the berry. Perfect. Okay. And parting shot. Okay. I think we're gonna go Zacian. This Zacian has Sword Stance. My God. Wow. Wow. I think we're gonna just max Regieleki here. Who's in the back for you guys? Probably Yalvetta. Possibly Charizard. We don't have Protect. That sucks. We could Sacred Sword this spot. I think we're gonna... I doubled up into Groudon just because I really want to knock Groudon out. But of course they could switch. Okay, perfect. So who's ever coming in is going to get... Oh man, if we would have thundered that spot, boy howdy would that have been amazing. Double withdrawal from my opponent. Okay. We max strike, it lowers their speed. They're probably going to switch into an Incineroar this turn. So we could have Swords Danced. Oh, Swords Dance would have been too sweet. Alright, Big Bad Regieleki coming through. Max Strike. Into the Charizard. Does not take Charizard down, but this will. Okay. Sacred Sword there. Alright, so they probably just bring in the Incineroar. Okay, they bring in the Groudon. Okay. Let's play rough the Yalvetta. Let's see here. Do we want to switch here? Okay. Let's Behemoth Blade that. And Max Lightning the Yalvetta. So they could Max Guard the Yalvetta. That would be a proper play to Max Guard. And then hit with Blades. Okay, well, perfect. I was hoping they weren't going to max that. I was hoping they were going to max Groudon. We're going to Behemoth Blade it. We're going to smack it in the face with a Behemoth Blade like it's never been smacked in the face before. They do not switch. Yalvetta gets fried. They hung on for that split. A little bit of HP, a little bit of HP there. That's okay. Okay. Behemoth Blade comes through. Let's see what it'll do to this guy right here. It does not take it out. They max Quake. Into the Zacian spot. What? Get out of here. Zacian goes down. Okay. Okay. They foul play. Some damage. Let's bring in this spot. Let's bring in Incineroar here. And it's Flare Blitz the Groudon. Max Strike the Yelveta. Of course, they could switch into their Intimidator here. I think whatever, if they switch into Yelveta into their Intimidator, I think that this Max Strike is still going to just do tons of damage to it. They Sucker Punch. Good Sucker Punch. It gets the damage on the board. Yelveta goes down. So we got rid of their Sucker Punch user. That's really good because we have our... What's it called in the back? Flare Blitz. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out. It does! Groudon goes down! Yes! That was a good hit. Good job, Incineroar. Really good job. Really good job. Alright, and now it's Incin versus... Incin versus... It's Incin 1v3. So let's... Aw, you don't have Throat Chop on here? Dang. We could Parting Shot. And Protect. Yeah. Battle is canceled. GG's my opponent. That was a good one. Flare Blitz in that Groudon to take it out. I think that was a good play. Yeah, we Max Strike to slow it down just in case they outsped us because we have 4 speed investments. So we're not the fastest thing Incin on the planet. But we do have 100 investment in attack with a plus nature. So it's pretty hard. Alright, let's get into another battle. 1 second. Okay. Palkia Zacian. Okay. Grimmsnarl. Incin, Thundy, and the Mushroom. Okay. I think we're going to try it. I mean, why not, right? We bring our Zacian in the back. And probably our Chronospa. I don't know. Our Calyrex-Shadow. Probably. Yeah. Let's do it. You can get it in second, speed swap it. Oh, that'd be great. Okay. So, we got Bullet Punch, we got Ally Switch, we got Right Screen, we got Reflect. We got all that stuff. Impress me, Grimmsnarl. That's what I want to say right now. Incin and Grimmsnarl. Now, unfortunately, we are physical. So, yeah. That is unfortunate. Alright. We could set up Reflect. And maybe switch into Zacian. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Zacian comes in. They set up the light screen. They throat chop. What? Okay. We set up our Reflect. Okay. So we could Bullet Punch and Sacred Sword. Who's their switch-ins? Let's switch here. And we'll go for a Sacred Sword on the Incin spot. I don't know if it's going to knock out because they're going to get Reflect up. Thunderstruck. Nice. Reflect. Okay, and we Sacred Sword. They're probably going to Flare Blitz us. So they might take themselves out. A Parting Shot. Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay. Palkia. Okay. Palkia. Now, we could... We could Fake Out and switch into Metang. Okay. I think we have to pull the trigger on the max next turn if we're going to max. Thunder Wave. Yep, because electric affects steel like that. Alright, we will max. We will that. Now they do have Thunder Wave on. Maybe we want to go this way. Actually, yeah, let's do it. We'll do the max snooze and we'll ally switch. They're like, what is this guy maxing? Is he maxing Metang right now? No way you max Grimmsnarl. You maxing Grimmsnarl over here, guys. Look at that. Big, giant, hairy dude. Hairy Goblin? Yeah. Okay. Ally switch. We did take an Earth Power, unfortunately. And they Spirit Break. We didn't die. Okay. Max Starfall. Fortunately, it did not take out the Palkia because of the screens and everything. Okay, so we're going to... Now we're going to Bullet Punch. And max Starfall the Grimmsnarl spot. I'm assuming they're going to switch Palkia out because it's got so much damage done to it. And if we can take out the Grimmsnarl... Okay, weakness policy procs. They didn't switch. Okay. The Earth Power, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Because now we just get a free switch into our Calyrex. And Palkia is completely almost dead. Spirit Break. Okay. Special attack fell. We're attacking. Max Starfall there. Grimmsnarl does, in fact, go down. Okay. Reflect wore off. Nice. That was our Reflect wearing off, by the way. Let's go here. See, I knew it. I knew I was going to cough. Okay. So Incineroar comes in. Are we... What do we got here? We do have a Focus Sash. So we could Pollen Puff there. And go for that. I think their only max option is Incineroar. They fake out. Okay. Pollen Puff healing up the Olangarar, who's actually a Grimmsnarl. Hydro Pump. We avoid. Huge avoid. G-Max Snooze coming through. Incin does not go out. Incin grew drowsy. Okay, so Astral Barrage and Thunder Wave. We Thunder Waved a dark Pokemon, but I didn't really have anything to do. I kind of figured they were going to protect. It's not going to work, but Astral Barrage is going to take it out. I knew it wasn't going to work. I just kind of figured that was going to happen. I was covering for a switch in there. Is what I was trying to cover for. Incin drops. We do get a Grimmsnal boost. Alright, who's their final Pokemon? Thundurus. Okay. So they're gonna max Thundurus. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna Thunder Wave the Thundurus. Right. We also have our Calyrex, or not our Calyrex, our Zacian in the back, so Thundurus is versus these three mons. You would think with the Grimmsnarl being Grimmsnarl, you know, not a good shot, but I mean, we can paralyze it here. Palkia goes for a double. That was their best bet. Thunder Wave comes through. Oh. Why didn't it work? Because of the terrain. That's why. I didn't realize we had terrain up. We get a +2. And they look mad vested, by the way. Right down to our focus sash. That's fine. The fact that I messed up on that Thunder Wave because of the terrain, yeah, that sucks. Light screen wore off. Their light screen wore off. Okay, that's good. And the terrain's okay. So we go Astro again, and now we Thunder Wave again. They have to get mad speed boost. Why didn't it affect the Thundurus? What am I doing wrong here? Is it because he's lightning? Why doesn't Thunder Wave... Oh, he's Prankster! That thing is Prankster, that's why! Are you kidding me? It's not Defiant. That's the only thing I can think of. Huh. And Reflex wears off just in time for Zacian to come in. They gotta be Prankster. They 100%, like, they have to be, because it didn't affect it twice. I figured the terrain was once, but I'm just talking gibberish there. It has to be because it's Prankster. Interesting. Behemoth Blade and Foul Play. Yep. Behemoth Blade. GG's my opponent. Yeah, that has to be Prankster. If we get a chance to check the team, I'm definitely going to look into that. Just to double check. That thing was like, I might not die. And then it died. Okay, after some weirdness there, we picked up the victory. So, GG's to my opponent. We will get into the third and final battle of the video. I do want to see if we can check his team, though. Because Prankster is the only thing I can think of that it didn't affect it. And the terrain was just me being stupid, I think. Well. Oh, we do. Perfect. Let's check it. Life Orb Palkia. Protect Spatial Rend, Hydro Pump, Earth Power. Protect Substitute Iron Head, Play Rough. Spirit Break, Thunder Blade, Reflect with the Light Clay. Throat Chop, not bad. Flare Blitz, Parting Shot, Fake Out. Wild Charge, Fly, Brick Break, Crunch. Defiant. Is it because he's electric? What am I missing there? It has to be because he's electric. That's the only thing I could think of, right? Anyways, if you know the answer, let me know down in the comments because that threw me off. I thought it would work, but I guess it didn't. Anyways, we ended up picking up the victory in the end. No matter. No bother. Amoonguss over here with the Coma Berry. Protect Spore, Rage, Fire, Giga Drain. Yeah, we're going to pick up the victory. GG's my opponent. Let's get into the third and final battle of the video. 1 second. Let's actually see if we go up a rank. We might have. Hey! We made it to the Great Ball Tier 7. Yep, Great Ball Tier 7, guys. I was going to like sing a little, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to sing a little. Anyways, got to the Great Ball Tier 7 in that one. That was a good one. Let's get into the third and final battle of the video. 1 second. Okay. There's a Heatran, a Sableye, a Giratina, what is that, Origin or whatever, Rillaboom, the Slug, and Zacian. Okay. I think we try the Metang Olingar setup. And we could bring Zacian in the back. Now the problem is they have lots of things that can hurt my Calyrex. But I mean, we could bring Incin or Intimidates, Parting Shots, Flare Blitzes. Yeah, we're bringing Incin in the back. I don't know. This team's a little weird, isn't it? All right. Let's see here. Okay. This is what I was afraid of their lead was going to be. Okay, do we want to Starfall, or do we want to max Snooze? Both stab. One does potentially put someone to sleep next turn. I think I want to go into this, though. Yeah. They could have eject button. Oh my gosh. This is such a scary lead. Okay, they max. We're slower. We should have brought some form of speed control with the speed swap user, or even the Calyrex or the Regieleki with the I'm just trying to think what comes after this. I mean, attacking Garatina can come after this, but that thing's weakness policy. We can be in big trouble, which is why I didn't want to attack it. Plus, the Sableye is pretty hard to deal with. They just fake us out, which is good. We get the bullet punch off. We do get our max, our weakness policy proc here. They're like, what? 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 I love it. That's why I want to use this too. It's so crazy. They max Quake into that, which is good. That's fine. Okay. They get a special defense boost, but that doesn't matter, because we're not special attacking. We are max snoozed. Okay, so I figured they were focus sesh. We could try and bullet punch that. And go for this. Let's do it. Let's do it, do it. Let's do it. Okay, bullet punch. Okay. They're really thinking. Is it throws you off. What are you going to do in front of a G-Max Grimmsnarl with a weakness policy? They ally switch. Clever, clever ally switch. But we did, in fact, spread damage, so. Max Quake. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Okay. Metang, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take care of this Pokemon, which is a nuisance anyways. And getting rid of a nuisance Pokemon can be really big. It's just, who do we want to bring in? We could bring in Zacian, but the problem is they have a Zacian. Or they have an Incin or something, right? Did they have an Incin? No, they had Let's just bring in Incineroar. Okay, perfect. Yes. Not bad. Great. That's actually really good. Okay. Now, we're going to Darkest Lariat. We haven't got one of these off yet. I kind of sort of want to max strike. We're going to go into Garantina. Max strike, maybe we should have. They withdraw the Zacian. Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. Heat Train comes in. Okay, I'm okay with this. Our berry comes through. They were faster. They max Quake us, but our berry, it's fine. So we shouldn't die. Yeah, it did like nothing. If this takes out the Giratina, we'll be in decent shape. Okay, G-Max snooze into the Giratina. Okay, and then we clean up with the Darkest Lariat. Now it grows drowsy. Like, get out of here. Now it grows drowsy. I guess now we can't say that we. I guess now, yeah, we can't say we didn't get the G-Max news off. Zacian comes in. Okay. This is really dangerous here, but I think we switch here. We try for a Thunder Wave there. If we can paralyze the Zacian, it could be big time. Just gotta watch out for Heatran. We could totally just lose our Zacian here because of the Heatran. Thunder Wave comes through. They get paralyzed. Close combat. That sucks. Flash Cannon. Oh no. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, this is a tough endgame. We could still lose this. We'll go this route. Flare Blitz and Sacred Sword into the Heatran. I'm kind of hoping they protect the Zacian, or the Zacian is paralyzed. If the Zacian is paralyzed would be great. Now they are slower because of the paralyzed there, so that's good. So we Sacred Sword. Take out the Heatran. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Yes, let's go. Okay. Yo. Okay. That's good stuff. We get the Flare Blitz off. Dude. GG's. Wow. Calm down, Incineroar, buddy. Old pal. That thing has 100 EVs with a plus nature. So that Flare Blitz said, see you later. GG's to my opponent. That was a good battle. Well fought. Very well fought. GG's to my opponent. But yeah, we'll jump over and grab the rental team for you guys. 1 second. Alright, Universe, here it is, the rental team for today's episode. Yes, that is a weakness policy Grimmsnarl there. Super fun team. The team was created by a player who goes by the name Missidus. I did get the team from the Pokesports Discord. They have like a rental team thing where you can share your rental teams. And they might even get on Pokesports' YouTube channel. This team was actually featured on Pokesports' YouTube channel. So I'll have a link below for all the creators' information that I could find, and I'll link the episode from Pokesports as well, because Kevin is a phenomenal player. And honestly, if you're watching me and you don't know who Pokesports is, you need to stop watching me and go check them out, because they are phenomenal over there. But you probably know who Pokesports is if you're watching me. Anyways, as far as the team, it's going to be Zacian. It's Zacian. This Zacian does have Swords Dance, so it wakes up and chooses to stab you in the eye instead of protecting itself. I honestly like Protect on Zacian. It's just so nice. But Swords Dance is awesome, and I love how it's Swords Dance followed up with Iron Head, Play Rough, and Sacred Sword for the movesets. So it's straight choosing violence. If you can get a Swords Dance off and then like turn around and like, you know, stab someone with the big giant sword he's holding in the mouth, you're probably just going to knock out whatever you're coming up against, especially if you're not intimidated, because you're +3 at that point, and what are they going to do? Not die? Second Pokemon on the team is going to be, honestly, the star of the show. The reason why I chose this team, that is a weakness policy Grimmsnarl. It still has the Prankster ability, so that Thunder Wave goes first. It's got Fake Out, Foul Play, and Spirit Break. Like I mentioned, Thunder Wave. Fake Out turns into Max Strike. Foul Play turns into his max move, which is a snooze. It's called like G-Max Snooze, and it has a chance of making your opponent drowsy. So, as far as like secondary effects for G-Max moves, I honestly would say this one's a slightly lackluster. Yes, putting your Pokemon to sleep is your opponent to sleep is an awesome thing to do, but it's not instant. If it was instant, I would be all for it. That would be awesome. Like, if it was like a chance of putting your opponent to sleep, then I would be all for it. Like, it would be a great G-Max move. You'd probably see it more often, to be honest with you. But it's just a chance. So it's a chance of yawning your opponent is what it is. So super cool Pokemon, though. Don't underestimate how much damage this thing does. It does an insane amount of damage. It has the full investment, 252 into attack. So you do have to watch out for Intimidators, but hey, you know, even if you proc your weakness policy, you're still +1 at that point, and you're still going to do a lot of damage. Jump down to the middle row, Regieleki with a Transistor holding a Life Orb. Again, this one's waking up, choosing violence. I love it. It's got Electro Web for some speed control, Thunder, Hyper Beam, and Protect. I think in this episode I wasn't utilizing my speed control. It is the first episode with the team. Usually by the time I hit the record for the second episode, I have a better understanding of the team. So, you know, it's got speed control, it's got Hyper Beam, it's got Thunder, it's got Protect. It's Regieleki with a Transistor and a Life Orb. It's a good max option on the team, and it does a heck of a lot of damage. We jump over to another little funny Pokemon on the team, and that is a Metang. Right, yes, you see that. Metang with an Evo Light. Why Metang? Well, because Metang is bulkier than Metatang, or Metagross, or whatever his name is. That's why. When he's holding the Evolve Light. He's got Bullet Punch to proc the weakness policy, Reflect Light Screen, and Cheeky Little Ally Switch. So, support Metang all the way through, and it does a really good job doing that. You know, you just gotta watch out for everything that can kill it. Reflect Light Screen, you still have a chance to set up your screens, and you can Ally Switch. Pretty cool. Bottom row is going to be Incineroar. This Incineroar does have the Shuka Berry, it does have Darkest Lariat over Throat Chop. But then the rest of the moves are pretty standard with Fake Out, Parting Shot, and Flare Blitz. Final Pokemon on the team is going to be this Calyrex, and I love this Calyrex build, actually. I think this Calyrex build is really cool. It's Focus Sash, because that's what you do with Calyrex. You Focus Sash it. And then it's got Astral Barrage, Speed Swap, Pollen Puff, and Protect. Pollen Puff heals your Pokemon. Astral Barrage does insane amounts of damage. But then you can speed swap things, and that's awesome. Like, because Calyrex is like the second fastest Pokemon in the game, in the meta. You know, not the game, but in the meta, right behind Regieleki. There's only one thing that outspeeds in the meta, and that's Regieleki. I mean, there's like, you do have things like Pheromosa technically outspeeds both of them, but I mean, who's crazy enough to run a Pheromosa? Me. I ran a Pheromosa on my Tyranitar team, so. It's a cool build. I like it. You just need Astral Barrage for damage, and then you can speed swap things, and you have Pollen Puff for damage, or you have Pollen Puff for healing. So that's the team in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Huge shout out to the creator for putting it together. Had a blast using it so far. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. And if you guys did enjoy the Weakness Policy Grimmsnarl, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And we are still on our push to 100 subscribers. Help me build a DK Trading YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, remember to take care of yourself and take care of each other. Peace.